You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around.
Where can I find work?
First you gotta carry them sacks for me, but otherwise, try Radovan. Come to mention it. He's sat and that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now. You know what they say. Well then,
Is this the only tavern?
in Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better
Where do you want the sack?
to the pantry, but I'd split the work.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord von Bur...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And there used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only. What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them. Here it comes.
I'd like a beer.
If I decided to steal her, would you help me?
What? Who?
With a cup, of course. Who else?
What do you mean? Deal.
One day, when the time comes,
That's
I'll
nice.
take
How are
you
you?
to the butcher.
Could be
And the
better.
more I think about
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
we could come up with a plan to take her away. As usual, from where she's out of sight. You know,
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I heard there's gonna be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Samin. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff, but I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
You must know young Lord Semi.
Aye, he's a close friend.
Odd.
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk.
I'd like to ask about the...
No,
What's going on here?
apart from the bandits, life's peaceful enough. The war has steered, but high politics is nothing for me.
Thanks.
Wait a moment. It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got...
That's a shame. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going...
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
I've got her. Go with Yachim.
I reckon you ain't going nowhere.
I've got her.
Yachim! Yachim went home already.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
I told you, he's gone.
Him. Yahim!
Stop shouting and have a drink.
Yeah.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. To your health, my friends. These ones here. My God! Oh, come on!
I bought a lovely...
Good health. Damn it! They're yours, lad.
So, I went...
My God! I'm done. My God,
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
Would you help me?
What? Who?
Would a couple, of course.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry.
Here you have it.
So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood. Noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend. I'll repay the favour.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Deep breath. We'll talk about it later.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
One beer, please.
Cut down the old oak at the crossroads. Oh no. Why? A lovely tree like that. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down. There were more reasons to leave it be. Aye, but the weather has been stormy for a few days. So one of the He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go. Christ, there'll be nothing nice left here at this rate. Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done in time? That tree will still be here long after we are gone.
Right, listen to this.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you do.
I'm telling you, there's something off about that new game.
They pour the beer on the table.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter grain. I need to plow too, you know.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Now you're gonna get it!
That fella! He's the one! Stop!
You should have fucking stayed out of it. You're not much for us, fucker.
Fucking hell!
And us?
This is unbelievable.
Wanker!
Why did you do it?
Let him have it.
Don't spare!
Filthy vermin!
Slice him up! You shouldn't fuck with us, you bastard!
Scheisser! And us?
Match for me.
Sacra! Good!
What do you want?
Let him have it.
That won't work on me.
What now?
Surprise! Yeah! Don't spare him!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. Well, I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Ocelotto!
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight!
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose
Hey,
I really
you.
do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here.
Job. I'll find mutt without you, you
Aye, aye.
stuck-up Lord of Perk... What do you want?
I don't.
Uh-huh.
I've been.
You what?
Oh well.
Hmm?
Now
Yes, unless...
you're like
Do you...
they say.
Do you think...
No, if
I don't want to...
well,
Well, sure.
more like
How does...
with it. But Stanislav's sheep
And Tom...
and
Where am I?
in the.
Should I watch out?
No, try not.
I'm prac...
At least you.
very...
And what do you?
I'd like to look distinguished.
After what you did here, I'd say your days as a right-hander are.
Still.
Without money, you can't deck yourself. You'd certainly find something fancy in Bartoszek's workshop. And if anybody asks, you didn't hear it from me.
I suppose I really do
over
need to
here.
find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Are you?
What do you want?
I don't.
Uh-huh.
I've been.
You what?
Oh well.
Hmm?
Now
Yes, unless...
you're like
Do you know...
they said.
Do you think Tom...
No, if
I don't want to...
well,
Well, sure.
more like
Where am I?
in the.
Should I...
No, try not.
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not... And what do you...
What armor are you
Oh, nothing. It's just... They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious... Or the other way round.
And is the armor real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has...
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary.
After what you did here with that friend of yours. Even the deaf and... But between the two of us...
I suppose I really do need to find some job.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
It's about time. Come...
What do you want?
I don't...
Uh-huh.
Now...
You what?
Oh, well. Now...
Yes, unless...
You're like...
Do you know what...
They say...
Do you think...
No,
I don't want to...
Well...
Well, sure.
More like... So...
Where am I?
In the...
Should I...
Now, try not to...
I'm practically...
At least...
very...
And what do...
I could use some armor. Well, yeah.
Wow. Well...
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes.
Well, I'm not put...
I have no...
Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's part...
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. I could use...
Don't exactly... There's a...
And we...
Southwest... Once you see the walled farmhouse, though...
Do you know where I'm...
Betty in the tap...
I'm not going near it.
If you find...
My main concern is...
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing.
How much time do you think I...
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no...
Hopefully by then I'll... Oh well. It was not...
Don't worry. You'll manage.
Oh, I just remembered. I really need some...
I can see that. Save up for something, or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't...
I really better go.
Good luck.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious, and for Taylor Bartushak, I was carrying it. If you only knew how much coin I spent.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So,
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burial. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to.
Can I find other merchants?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant. Oh, natürlich. There is Bartosz, the tailor. The apothecary, Emmerich.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being along the described Geibel. They're always but of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin.
Is there anyone else?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka, the butcher, lives. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And further, half of that one belongs to her from...
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf, wenn du was brauchst. The goods are... I do not think you will get to the...
Is there anything I...
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose here in the village. We don't care much for outsiders. If any do...
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about us. Every time I go to the town, the bait...
So the roads aren't set?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
What do you have for sale?
Aye, maybe next time then.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you. can't go any further. It's too deep. What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
You don't look like a match for me. I bet your bark is worse than your bite.
Ha! Take care, lad. I was already slitting throats while you were still sucking on your ma's tits.
Only cowards slit throats. How about a proper fight? Do you have the guts for it?
You don't look like you know how to wield a sword.
Oh, but I do. And this is your final warning.
When I'm finished with you, you'll be begging me to finish you off. You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit! Wanker! Too slow! Fuck that!
Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead, and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. A nice bit of venison, and something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
seen Pavlena anywhere, Henry?
Have you seen a stray dog around?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else you might...
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're all...
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover...
I don't know much about dogs. You wouldn't be the first or the last. Maybe your dog's gone feral.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena, remember her?
I remember.
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own. So these old eyes of mine can't see nothing. I'm very worried. What if something's happened to her? I know I'm asking a lot of you.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. My old legs ain't up to climbing.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? She's got unfinished work here. Like she got up and went straight out. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. go any further. It's too deep. Bloody deep. I can't swim.
Lacho
Look
Jiva's
at him,
Gajo.
with Gajo. Aranka described somebody just like him. Go and see the voice.
The head to Menge. You look just like that Gajo that Aranka was talking about. Go and see the voice.
Good afternoon.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler. I'm looking for someone to help.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated, but I thought I was done for. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I need to regain my confidence.
Aye, that I can do. If what you... I've been missing a good fight.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next...
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. Going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around. Beautiful! Once more. Why didn't you follow through? Why didn't you finish? Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession. I said 3 attacks in a row. Come on, keep going!